Now, my next guest is probably the youngest guest I've ever had, actually, on the afternoon show, because he's 11. And we've all been saying to him, I'm so sorry about this, Jack. Don't swing. That's what we're saying, because these chairs are fantastic. You can swing round and round, which Jack has been doing throughout that song. And obviously, if he swings on it, he'll swing off the microphone. So, Jack, sorry for all of us shouting at you, but Jack Topping, welcome to the afternoon show.
Thank you.
This is so exciting. Are you in your school uniform?
Yes.
So what school do you go to?
St Edward's College in West Derby.
And is that a college for singing? For choir boys?
Well, yeah, all the choristers, if they're a chorister in the choir, they have to go to St Edward's College.
Right, so it's the equivalent, I suppose, of St Paul's or something like that. So yes, we're looking at your pianist in here, Stevie, and he's nodding to us, because I don't know a great deal about this. I only know Aled Jones, and he started... Why are you laughing? Because he started out the same way as you, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was a choir boy.
Yeah.
And which is what you are, a chorister.
Yeah.
And then Decca signed you up.
Yeah.
How did they find out about you?
Well, I think I was doing a solo, and then someone came over to listen to me, and I think that was it then.
Have you ever, and you'll have to forgive me, Jack, because I don't know all the right words and I don't know the right piece of music, but have you ever sung the solo? You know, in the Easter thing where they choose one choir boy to sing that solo piece on Easter Day, and apparently the boy never knows he's going to do it until that day. Stevie, you film it. Come in on this mic, Stevie, because you can explain. What piece of music am I referring to?
I think you're thinking of Christmas, isn't it? Once in Royal Davis City.
Oh, it is. It's Once in Royal Davis City.
And they keep all the choir boys in suspense.
Yes. I've got him on 5. It's 5, isn't it? Yes. Have you ever been asked to do that?
No, I've never got it.
You never got it. Well, I think you probably will do after this, to be quite honest. Because Stevie, tell me this: do they not tell them because they don't want their nerves to get the better of them, so to speak?
I wonder, or if it's just to keep the competitive nature.
Oh, maybe.
Of the boys, maybe. I'm not sure. I've never been in that situation, so I don't know.
Can I ask you then, Jack? Are you competitive? I mean, as choristers, do you all try to sing better than anyone else, or do you try to sing as one?
Well, we do try and sing as one, but we all like to have the solos.
Yes, I bet you do. So you were singing solo, and then Decca heard you.
Yeah.
And they've signed you up, and you're the youngest.
Yeah.
And now the song you're going to sing for us in a moment, which is Tomorrow, is competing to be a Christmas #1.
Yes.
I love Decca for the same reason they signed up a friar called Friar Alessandro. Have you heard?
Yeah.
He's been on this show a couple of times, and they found him singing in a monastery in Sisi, and they signed him up. So you're in good company, aren't you?
Yes.
What does this mean now for you? Because you're out of school. I suppose you have to do some promotion work, don't you?
Yeah. It's I do have to do stuff as I have to have time off school to sing, because I've had to have time off school to sing places. I can't remember when.
But I bet you quite like that, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit nerve-wracking.
But I do have to miss
school. So then you have to catch up, I suppose.
In the half term, we don't get homework, and everyone else has not got homework.
And you have.
And I've got catch-up work. So.
Yes, but look at you. You're all over the place. And you're on the radio station in London, you lucky thing, with all of us telling you not to swing in your seat, which... You're in good company. Loads of people have done that. So this is called Tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes.
And you're going to sing it now with Stevie, who's at the piano.
Yes.
And can I apologise to you, Jack, because I say this every time we have the piano in here. We would eventually put a mirror on the wall so you can see Stevie's face. At the moment, you can't see his face. You can only sing to the back of his head. Is that going to be all right?
Yeah.
Yes. Gosh, very professional. They haven't even done a sound check, you know. They've just come in here and had everyone shouting, "Don't swing on your seat," and now he's going to sing. Okay, Stevie, would you like to step over for the mic? I promise I'm not going to cry. I'm in a very emotional mood this afternoon, so I mustn't cry. If I do cry during this, Jack, just ignore me, all right? You're going to be...
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Jack. Right, he's in his grey pullover and tie. He's in his school uniform, not in his chorister's outfit. He is 11 years of age, and he's going to be singing this, which is out there as a Christmas #1. At the moment, we're trying to get the headphones to fit. Is that all right, Jack?
Yeah.
Can you hear me properly?
Yeah.
You're so cool. You're really chilled about the whole thing, aren't you, really? Okay, right. In your own time, then. Stevie on the piano, and this is Jack Topping.
The sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what's may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away. The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow, till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's grey and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, the sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're always a day away. When I'm stuck with a day that's grey and lonely, I just think of my chin and grin and say, the sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow, till there's none. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're always a day away.
Oh, that was fantastic. Oh, my goodness me, that was fantastic, Jack. Oh, I'm such a wetty. Sit down, Jack. Poor Jack was looking at me halfway through there, and I'm just sitting bawling my eyes out. You were brilliant. Thanks, Phil. Oh, that was brilliant. Do you know what I loved is, you can take the headphones off now, just chuck them. You just stood up and you're like tiny. And then you just grinned at me and then just sang and then grinned at me as I'm sitting here bawling my eyes out. Are you used to having that effect on middle-aged women?
I don't know.
Do people get emotional when they hear you sing a lot?
Well, I know one member of my family. Well, one of my dad's friends.
And that's it.
They got she said, "Don't sing this because I've not got like waterproof mascara
on." It's because it's such a brilliant song. It's so hopeful and optimistic, and just seeing you sing that at me was just fantastic. And also, you know, those notes where most people, and I've seen Annie perform. Oh, gosh, I saw Annie performed in a hut in the middle of Yorkshire where those notes were never hit. And just seeing you just like open your mouth, grin, and hit the notes. It's effortless, isn't it, for you? Really?
Well, it doesn't. It's not that hard.
Is it not that hard? Is
No.
that because, in fact, let me bring Stevie in here, because Stevie, is it not that hard because his voice is so young and pure and really flexible at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's also because he sings a lot. Being in a choir, it's the best vocal health you can have.
Yeah.
You're just singing every week.
Yeah. And I know everyone's going to ask you this, Jack, because I remember Alan Jones being asked this loads of times, that at some point your voice is going to break and you have to make that decision. And Stevie, whether do you sing through it? Because sometimes you can sing through it, or whether you stop and protect your voice.
Well, I think it's how much it breaks.
Right.
At the start, I think when it's starting to break, it's how much it's broke.
Is that true?
I think so.
Right.
I don't really focus upon that.
No, no, not yet, because you don't have to think about that at the moment. Now, you are also an ambassador, aren't you?
Yes.
For a children's charity, which is Save the Children.
Yes.
And so, is it true that proceeds from this record will go to Save the Children?
Yeah, all the money, which is all the money from the more money the more people who buy the album, the more money that will be raised, and all that money is going to go to Save the Children.
Wow.
And the more money to Save the Children means the more people in like South Africa, where I visited.
Yes, I saw you on YouTube, Ashi, going to South Africa, which was, if you found that emotional, you want to see the clip on YouTube, because it is the juxtaposition of the plight of those children compared to your life and a lot of the children in this country.
Yeah.
What do you remember from that visit?
I remember children not having as much as I do. Like some people, I saw a few children just walking to school in bare feet with no shoes, and I just saw some people who use their school shoes for everything, and that's all they have.
Yes.
So it's they love their education, because I think like what their motto is, like the better education, the more the education, the better the further they're gonna get in life. So
yes, isn't it? You use that word. Oh, gosh, they love their education, and we realise how much we abuse our education and take it for granted in this country, don't we?
Yeah.
I remember seeing a film once about a little village school in Africa where they have to buy every single pencil. So a pencil, they will only have one for the whole of their school life. You know, they have this pencil which they protect, because they can't get any unless they pay for them, which is amazing. I think it's extraordinary that you're the ambassador. That's fantastic, and it's quite a responsibility, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So this is is it a single or is it an album that you've got out?
My album is coming out on the 2nd of December.
Right.
But my single's coming out on the 9th of December.
Right. And so people can download it, or they can go and buy it?
Yeah, I think you can buy it from the shops and iTunes, my album, and same with my single. So.
Fantastic. The album is called Wonderful Worlds, and it's out, as Jack says, on the 2nd of December. And the single, which is tomorrow, is going to be released on the 9th of December. All proceeds from the track go to Save the Children. And can I thank you so much for coming in? I've really enjoyed meeting you. What will you do, Jack? Will you have a career in singing, do you think? Is that what you'd like to do once you leave school?
Yeah, I hope so.
I expect you will have as well. You're on the right route. You're signed to a label. Most people can't get that sort of deal, in their 20s and their 30s. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And are you going back up to Liverpool now, or are you staying down here tonight?
No, because I'm switching on the Christmas lights at St Pancras.
Oh, blimey. Gosh, it's all happening in your life, isn't it?
Yes.
So you're off to... Have you been to St Pancras yet?
Yes.
It's amazing. There's a champagne bar, but I doubt if you were actually qualified for that. But it is... Oh, is that tonight?
Yeah.
What time?
I don't know.
Well, if anyone wants to go and see, 6 p.m. Oh, gosh, in an hour and a half. If you want to see Jack, if you've enjoyed his singing, you want to go and see him, then he is at St Pancras, turning on the lights at 6. Stevie, thank you so much for coming in as well.
My pleasure.
Really, really enjoyed that. And Jack, congratulations and good luck in everything you do as well.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed you coming in, and stop swinging on your chair.
I'm also singing.
Tonight?
Yes, I'm singing. I think tomorrow, that I just sung, We're Walking in the Air.
Oh, my goodness me.
And I think Silent Night.
And is that... Hang on, where are you singing that then?
St Pancras.
St Pancras in the station?
Yeah.
Which will be amazing because it is such a beautiful station and the acoustics will be extraordinary. So everyone getting off the train or waiting to go on the train will be able to watch you.
Yeah.
Wow. Jack, enjoy it, won't you?
Yes.
Go on, you can swing all you like now. I don't mind. It's over. Thank you.